chop, chop, chop. Excuse me while I eat a pizza. So, I promised you guys a video every Friday. And then the first Friday after I made the promise, I did not deliver. Like my pizza, it was delivered today. So, sorry about that. I went through a serious hacking. My emails got hacked, my personal info got hacked, my credit got hacked. It was a nightmare. So that's what I've been doing over the last week and a half. Fixing all that, getting out from under that. So that's why the video didn't come out. But the video is gonna come out right now. After this, I'm gonna finish my pizza. You guys watch the video. It's not the best content, but it's some content. Next week, I have really good content for you. I'm not gonna tell you when it's gonna come out. I was gonna say on Friday, but I might change the content date because I wanna be consistent. So I'm gonna shoot for Friday, but it may come out on Monday like this video. So give it 7 days and you'll have another video. This video I recorded last week. Yeah, I think it was last week, or actually I take that back. Week before last, and a little bit last week. And the video I'm gonna record this week will be the next video. Let me get back to my pizza. I'll chat to you guys later. I had to take that off, the beak, the sides, and all this apart just to change this piece that sits under there. And I had to take off the ground cables. They were on the beak. Built like a Ducati. Happy Friday. So I did have a video planned today. I was going to replace the broken under splash guard. God, I can't even speak. I was gonna replace the splash guard that's broken in here, the one in the center. I was gonna replace that today, but due to bad weather across the United States, UPS has had to change my delivery, and so it won't be delivered today, unfortunately. So I figured I'd work on this. And I didn't show you anything because there was really not much to show. All I did was wash it, and I'm detailing it. Why am I detailing it? I like things to be scratch-free, first of all, especially Ducati, I think. Porsche is really good at having very thin paint. I think Ducati beats them. Every Ducati I've owned has had super like micro thin paint. You just look at it wrong and it scratches. It's incredible. So we did that, polished it up. Looks good, let's look at it. Yeah, it's nice and polished now. No scratches, just prettiness. No seat on it because the Corbin seat I have over there, I have 2 stock seats there, and in that box I have another seat. I have all these parts for this motorcycle, you might ask. I also have extra windshields. I've made a decision. I was looking at everything, and because I have to move, and because cost of living is more expensive than it used to be, I either have to get rid of this or get rid of that. So if I get rid of that, it will pay for that as well. Might even have some money left over. But I love that. I drive that all the time. I'm absolutely in love with that vehicle. I love this too. And I do like my Ducati. I love motorcycles. But this motorcycle versus having any other motorcycle, it's not more special. It's really nice, it's refined, it has all the bells and whistles. It's a phenomenal bike, I love it. But I like that more. So this is going to consignment tomorrow. It'll be, if you guys are interested, it is a Ducati Motocorsa. I'm sure it'll still be there by the time you guys watch this video because it's not the time of season for it to start selling. Usually they start selling around April, May, when the weather gets nice and everybody wants to ride. So it's cleaned up, low miles, 4,000 miles, because I barely drive it, because all my miles are going on over there. That has almost 81,000 miles, because I drive the hell out of it. This has 4,000 miles and I bought it with 0. That's embarrassing. All my previous motorcycles I've had much higher mileage. I've had some Kawasaki's that I put 20-some thousand miles on it. The Ducati I had before this, I had 18,000 miles on it. And this one has 4,000 miles. That's just embarrassing. So it's kind of logical. What do I want to get rid of? The thing that I use the least. You would say keep this one because it has no miles on it. It's still like new. I mean, it is like showroom quality. This is not blue paint. This is tape I put on here, so I wouldn't get the polish onto unpainted parts. I would keep this, and I really, trust me, it's crossed my mind a lot to keep it. But I think for something I barely use, that's in the way all the time when we move cars in and out, I think it's time to get rid of it. Not forever, but maybe for a little while, just for a little while. And by the way, windshield does go down. I got it in the up position. That's the normal low position. And it's not all bad because I'm gonna list it. It's gonna go to Moto Corsa here in Portland, Oregon, and they ship nationwide. So if you're anywhere in the US, they will ship the bike to you if you wanna buy it. Get out of the way. But worst case scenario, let's say I list a bike and it doesn't sell. Well, I just go grab it and bring it home. Whether it's this home or it'll be a new home in Idaho, I'm not sure. It depends on how long it takes to sell. But we're gonna try to hopefully get this sold in the next 30 days. That would be the best ideal plan because then it could sell before I have to put my money down for the new house, and will make me look a lot better on my credit. So I would like this. I would like to sell. And in the future, trust me, in the future, this is not the last motorcycle I'm gonna have. I will have another motorcycle. And I may have the Pikes Peak version of this one in the future. But for right now, for the next few months, 12 months, 1 year, 2 years, whatever it's gonna be, I need to stick with that and get rid of this. So that's what my video is today. All done. There she is, looking pretty. No blue tape. Seats back on it. Heated Corbin seat. Heat off, heat on. There's also a heat function in the control column up here, but you have to use the factory seat to do that. I don't have it on here, but I can show you. Let me flip the camera around. I have the factory seats on. I just toggle up to heated seat, hit select, low, medium, high, whatever, and you'll see it turn on right there. And if you have the passenger seat, it's a toggle switch physically on the passenger seat. Actually, let me show you right here. So this is the rider seat. Here's the plug for the heating element. This would heat up. And if you have the passenger seat, you have off, 1, and level 2. And that's how you would heat up the passenger seat. And it would all display right here. I love comfort more than anything. So that's why I have a Corbin seat. If I go to the other side, you can see the logo. I have a Corbin seat. I've had many Corbin seats. I've even had a Sargent seat before. They're super comfortable. Super comfortable. I know some people hate them and it can be polarizing. I love them. I think they're awesome. And honestly, this seat is super, super, super comfortable when I've ridden the bike. I haven't gone on a long distance road trip like I originally planned when I bought this bike, but just riding around town and doing little short trips, you know, an hour, hour and a half. Super, super, super comfortable. Love the seat. The bike looks great, looks super polished. There is one other thing I want to do, but not to the bike. I want to do it to the car. I bought this a while ago and I still haven't used it. I've seen the commercials for it, and actually there's a Instagram influencer that I follow. She's hilarious. I love her personality. And she was talking about it, and it's Limlex. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it or heard about it, but Limlex, I bought this and I wanted to try it on the Porsche. I was going to try it on the motorcycle, but now that I got it all polished and shiny, I don't want to touch it. I want to leave it as is. The motorcycle looks good just the way it is. Porsche, on the other hand, I have not cleaned or washed in a while. So let's pull this out. Let's see what's in the box first. Box, you get the Limlex coating spray. I've already pulled the plastic, but I just haven't taken the cap off. And I'm guessing this is for the interior. It's all in German. There's no English instructions on here. It's all German, so you have to translate it. And I have not read it yet. I don't like to read, I like pictures. Same thing, all in German. But basically, it's spray wipe off. They include a nice this is one thing I love. This is attention to detail. This thing, you don't have to cut it. It's already pre-cut to that size. This one is already pre-cut to that bottle size. I love that little attention to detail, because how many times do you get a bottle with a sprayer you have to trim it because they just put a random general spray in there. I like this towel, look at this. Tagless, no seams. That's nice, super nice soft microfiber towel. And it feels like the gray side is softer than the yellow side, I'm not sure. Well, in any case, the Porsche is dirty, I haven't washed it, so let's just pick a spot to spray it. I'll say right here, let's spray that. So let me get my bottle put together and then we'll spray it right there. Because the car is dirty, I don't want to instantly use this nice, beautiful, super soft towel. I'm gonna use one of these other microfiber towels that I already used on the motorcycle to buff it down, and we'll clean a spot and then we'll spray that. And then if it looks good, then we can use that microfiber towel. So let's do that out here. All right, so you can see how dirty the car is right here, right? All right, we're just, oh, gotta unlock it. Yeah, there we go. Unlocked it. There's a little button lock right there. That's pretty cool. I like that. All right, let's spray it. According to the instructions, you just spray and wipe. So spray, grab a towel, and we'll just wipe it off. It's supposed to be that easy. I can see it evaporating. Wipe a little bit more. There we go. All right. I just use this towel, which I don't like using these for paint because they scratch the paint, especially on black, but that's pretty good. Sprayed it on and wiped it off. Now, let's spray that same area and let's use their towel. And I left a nice little streak on purpose so I could see if it takes it out. One spray, and we'll use their towel. We'll start on the yellow side first, because I think the gray is softer. Yellow side. Oh, this towel is soft. I can feel it. Flip it over. Dry it out a little bit. I think I used too much product. I think I used way too much product. All right, let's put this on the gray side. It looks good. I'd say it looks good, but I don't know. I expected it to be wowed. I expect it to be like so much better. It doesn't look any better than using my regular detail spray. Good, but I understand that it's supposed to be a coating. It's supposed to help keep your car clean. The ads for it also say like they would hide little scratches. Didn't hide any scratches at all. I can still see the exact same scratches. So for comparison, because we're going to compare apples to apples, I'm going to use my Adams detail spray that I've used a lot, and I know how well this works. And I'm not getting paid. I'm not sponsored. I bought the Limlex. I buy this all the time. Let's try some Adams polish just behind where I did Limlex so we have a good comparison. You saw we did Limlex right here. You can tell. See where the car is dirty versus where it's really nice and polished. So Limlex did do a decent job. Now we're gonna go back here where it's dirty. We're gonna use some Adams polish. So Limlex, I'm gonna hit this with some Adams polish. I can unlock it. Didn't mean to spray, I meant to stream, but that's fine. I think I used too much product, but that's fine. All right, let's get this on the softer side. So Limlex over here and Adams polish here. I should have put a piece of tape on this, what I should have done. It's all right. Still does the same thing. A clean, dry side of this little terry cloth towel, or these little microfiber towels. All right, difference between the two. It's gonna be hard to tell. So this side was Adams Polish. This side was Limlex. Adams Polish, Limlex. It's pretty close. I would say Adams Polish does a better job at hiding these little superficial scratches. You can see them right there. Adams Polish does a better job than Limlex. However, there's two different jobs. Adams Polish is a detail spray and lubricant. You use this in between car washes and like to quickly clean your car, and use it as a lubricant when you're using clay bar. Limlex is a coating that sticks to your car after it's clean and keeps your car clean longer. And it's supposed to work similar to a ceramic spray, but it's not ceramic, it's a different coating. Let me show you something else I see right now that I didn't notice before, and this is because of Limlex. I see right now that was not there before is this. Look how deep the paint looks right there. That's where I sprayed the Limlex. I sprayed Adams Polish on the back side. Look at that depth of the paint as I move. So let me not knock it. Limlex might actually be for real. Because as I walk away, you look how deep the paint is right there. That's the exact spot I used the Limlex. Wow. That looks good. What I really need to do is wash my car and then do this on the entire car. So then I would know for sure. And I'll use Limlex on the entire car. I will say that this cloth, this towel that they included with their logo, this is the softest microfiber towel I have ever touched. It feels like, well, you would only know this if you've ever had a child. But when you have babies, and babies' clothes have to be, because you don't want to irritate their skin, it has to be really soft. That's what it feels like. It feels like baby's clothes. This is so soft. It's so soft. I'm gonna sleep with it. This is super, super soft. It's way softer than these things. These things feel even rough compared to that other one. So I don't know. It's something I'm trying out, and I'm gonna clean the car and do the whole car. Once I do the entire car, then I almost lost myself. Once I clean the entire car, then we'll Limlex the whole car and see. The point of it is not really, it's not supposed to outshine Adams Polish or ceramic or nothing, but what it's supposed to do is bond to your paint at a molecular level so your car stays cleaner longer. And that's what I really want to test, and that takes time. So look for that in the future. We will do a long-term test using Limlex. Right now, the weather outside is crap. So there's no point in washing the car because it's just gonna get filthy. I need a nice day where I can wash and clean the car, do this coating on the entire car and see how it looks. The more I walk past it in that area, it looks really, I mean, look at this. I can tell where I sprayed Limlex. It's so obvious. It is right there. Look at how deep and glossy the paint is right there. And this is a dirty car. That is, I'm actually kind of blown away by how good that looks. I am very blown away by how good that looks. So we're gonna do that at some point. Not today, not this week, because I need to go back to Boise to my new job, and I'll be there for a solid 2 weeks without the Porsche. It's all right, I'll survive. And then when I come back after that, I think the Porsche will get moved. I don't think I'm going to, I haven't decided if I'm gonna drive it, which would be cool, it'd be a nice little adventure, or if I'm gonna ship it. Because I can ship 2 vehicles. So I don't know if I'm shipping my cars or if I'm shipping my wife's cars. Haven't decided yet, because we have more than 2 vehicles. we'll have one less if that sells. So go to Motor Corsa and buy my Ducati, please.